so I'm here again for another readathon, semi-readathon. It's actually a year-long readathon that I think is going to be really awesome. I'm really excited to do it and then tackle some of those books on my TBR. So the readathon I'm doing is the hashtag Tackle Your Library Challenge 17. So what this means is you have to only read books that have been on your shelf before 2017 starts. So it only is valid to the books that are on your shelf that aren't there from what you've like bought and stuff. So I think this is a really good idea to try and get those books on your shelves like read that you haven't really read like before. So I'm really excited to get into this and tell you all the challenges because there's 15 of them and they're all awesome and I can't wait. So challenge number 1 is to read a series that you meant to start in 2016, and I'm going to read the Splintered series by A.G. Howard, which consists of Splintered, Ensnared, Unhinged and Untamed. Like, I bought this series and got, well actually, I got the first book for my birthday last year from one of my friends and I bought the rest of the series before the end of the year. So I really want to read this. This is on my series TBR of the 5 series that I wanted to read like this year, but I really want to read this. So this is just another incentive to actually read this series before the end of the year because I really want to. Like, I think it's going to be really good. And I also like that how the writing, I didn't notice that. The writing is actually, look. It's blue. Oh my god, this one's blue. That one's like brown. Oh my god. Oh, this is actually so cool. I'm sorry. I'm just getting really obsessed with the fact that it's purple. But I really want to read this. I hope I can do it in this like year span, so hopefully. Challenge number 2 is to read a contemporary, and I'm just going to pick A Million Miles Away by Lara Avery because I really want to read this book. I've heard so many good things about it, and when I found it on sale for like $15, I was like, I want to, and I haven't read it yet, but I'm really excited. Like, I think it's going to be a great contemporary and a really interesting concept, and I just can't wait. Challenge number 3 is to read a non-YA book, and I'm going to read an adult book by Reading Great Small Things by Jodi Picoult. I seriously for a while saw this book everywhere and I was so excited to read it, but I just haven't done it yet, and it's sort of disappeared off the face of the earth at the moment, but I'm still really excited to read this book because it's going to be good. Like, it's going to be sad, but I think like Jodi Picoult is a really good writer, so I want to like check out more of her work with this book. Challenge number 4 is to read a book with a cover that you aren't fond of, and I'm just going to pick Nerve by Jenny Ryan because it's the movie edition cover. Like, I didn't even think about this until afterwards when I was like, why did I buy the movie edition? But I don't think there was like really any other edition available, but I haven't read this book yet, but like, at least she's pretty. But I don't know, I didn't like the aspect of actually having the movie edition cover, but I mean, at least the spine can hide it when it's sitting on my shelves, but this is a cover that I'm not too fond of. Challenge number 5 is to read a book with scenery on the cover, and I'm going to read Invaded by Melissa Landers because doesn't this count? Like Earth and the planet that he's from that I can't think of right now. Do I have it? Like a planet Leah is where you see Leah and Earth, like I mean and the space like that. Like, what more scenery can you have than planets? Like, come on. But I've had this book for a while and I read the first book so long ago that I really want to, I need to continue on like with this series, but I suck at continuing on with things. Like, you have to know this. Challenge number 6 is to read a book with over 500 pages, and I'm going to read The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I've had this book for so long and I just need to do it. I need to read it, and I'm glad that I have the paperback because this book is massive, and like, it's got that really like heavy text. Like, I mean, that's probably a spoiler, I don't know, but it's got that really like thick, like it's like double, like if you put it on bold or something. But I hope I can read this. Like, it's like over 600 pages. Like, is it? Yeah, it's like 650 pages. I'm gonna die, but I really want to read this book and actually go into this world because so many people love Brandon Sanderson, and I really want to like read the books and get to know what's going on. Challenge number 7 is to read a book that was recommended to me, and I'm going to read 26 Kisses by Anna Michaels because technically this is a recommendation if my friend gave it to me to like keep and take home. Like, she hasn't read her copy. Like, she accidentally got 2 copies with Book Depository, but she thought of me and was like, you should have it and read it. So I'm going to count it as a recommendation, but I'm really excited for this book because it sounds good. Challenge number 8 is to read a book with multiple authors, and I'm going to read the Iron Trials Magisterium series by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. Like, this is a book that I've been wanting to read for a while, but I just haven't, as every other single book on my bookshelves, because that's just how I am as a reader. As I buy it, then I never read it. But I'm really excited for this book. I think it's going to be good, and like, I feel like I need me some more Cassandra Clare because it's so long into A Lot of Shadows and I just need anything that she writes. Challenge number 9 is to read a pre-2016 debut novel, and I'm going to read Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge because this book was a debut novel in 2014, so it's pre-2016, and it's one that I really want to read. Beauty and the Beast retellings are literally everything to me, and I I love them so much and I always want to read them like all the time. Anytime when it's just got that beastie boy coming in and the girls all like, bitch. I love it. Challenge number 10 is hashtag bookish letter, and my bookish letter is A because my name is Abby, and I'm gonna read And I Darken by Kristen White. I've been wanting to read this for a while, as every other book, but I've had this book for a while. It was one of my Way Chronicle books in the boxes that I got, like, I think it was like August or something, this book, so I've had it for like a little while, but I really want to read it, and then I can be there for like the second book and just be like with everything and like have a good time. Challenge number 11 is to read a book with chapter headings, and I'm going to read the Need series. Like, I have the first 3 here, so I feel like if I'm going to read Need, I might as well keep going, but it's Need, and the chapter headings are actually all fears. Like, what, here's one. I can't even, why did I do the dyscalophilia? Fear of going to school. Oh, I have that. At least I'm not at school anymore. Wait, here's one. Filiophobia. Fear of, like, it's got fears as every chapter, but do they do it in the later books? No, the next one is Pixie Tips, and the next one is, okay. So the first one is a heap of different fears. The next one's tips on how to defeat pixies, and the next one is just like verses from things. But they all have different chapter headings that are interesting. It's kind of interesting that they're all different, but I'm really excited to read this series. I've heard a lot of good things, and I just want to get on the bandwagon with this one. Challenge number 12 is Title You Love, and I'm going to pick Of Poseidon by Anna Banks, which also includes Of Triton and Of Neptune. I just love the fact that the gods are in the title. Like, I love that. And seriously, that's what intrigued me, because when it was like Of Poseidon, I'm just like, it's going to be about gods, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be about the sea, it's going to be about mermaids. Like, I just had so much branching out of me from just hearing the title. So I'm really excited to read this trilogy, and I'm sort of like, even though the challenge is for one book, I'm probably just going to read the whole trilogy. Hopefully this year. Like, the first month's over and I've only read 8 books, so I hope my year like keeps going. Like, at the moment I just feel really slumpy, so I need these challenges to like help me keep going. Challenge number 13 is a book with royalty, and I'm going to read The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye, because this is like sort of royalty. It's like the Russian royalty, the Tsar, that's it. I can never. The Tsar, that's the one I'm looking for, but it's like a gay, like, it's typically worse because it's got the 2 sorcerers trying to be like the Tsar's, like, head bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm really excited about this book. Challenge number 14 is to read a book with a personalist cover, and I'm going to read 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. Like, I love this cover. It's got the feather and the, faces on it. Oh my god, it's not personalist, is it? Sorry. I'm going to read this book that does not have faces on it, does it? It doesn't. Oh my god. You can't even tell. Can you? I'm going to read it anyway. I want to read this book so bad. So it counts. It's going to count, okay? At least it's not like looking at it like this, because that's not personalist, is it? I love her weave that's like going in with a dress, but this sort of works, doesn't it? Does it? And challenge number 15 is to read a standalone novel, and I'm going to read Crimson Bound by Rosamund Hodge, because I just want to read all her books because they all sound so interesting and have that really fun like retelling element to them. So I'm really excited and just, I can't wait. I really want to read this book. It's going to be so good. I'm trying to do this, but I literally don't think I can lift them up. There's too many. Wait. These are all my TBR books that I want to read. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose them. I can't lift them. Here's the top half of all the books that I want to read. This is a really big pile, and this would be awesome. Like, you know, this would be good if I could read at the rate this. Like, oh, this is just my monthly wrap up. Wouldn't that be good? That'd be good. My TBR would be so done in like a year or something. That'd be really good, but I really want to read all these books and I'm excited. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video and I'll see you later. Bye!